Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome to Tattoo Guns Not Required. I'm doing an ink series. Now the last portrait that I did was this one here. So we did that one on the channel and this is the first one of the ink series. Then I did one off camera last night, came back in the studio, did this one off camera last night. So that's another one for the ink series, and then we're doing this one today. Now these pictures are available, guys. I'll leave some links in the description, so if you are interested in some of my artwork, these original airbrush pieces are available. They can be available rolled in a tube or framed and sent to you. So your best way to get contact with me is email. I'll drop the email bottom of the screen now. So if you are interested in any of the artwork, just give us a shout and I can get these sent out to you. So today's video is this piece here. Now I've added tattoos to this piece of artwork. That's why we're calling it the ink series. This one's like a grayscale portrait, but I'm going to add a little bit of colour in some certain places. The paints that we are using today is the FW range. We've got a white, a dark grey to black mix, a cool grey, a dark mix of red and a bright red. I can mix on the fly as we go along. I've got my shields. These are my, you probably can't see these are done in acetate. So these are fully solvent proof, up to 2K thinners. They're really good miniature set of shields, perfect for working on A3 portrait size, getting around all the eye sockets and things like that. I've been giving these a test run and they're working really well. So these are going to be available as well. Nice set of 3 shields. They come in a sealed envelope like that. So you get your 3 shields sent to you like that. So that's what's coming up. Brush today that we are using is, we're on a H&S again, we're changing it up. We've got the Graudes on a 02. Brilliant brush, guys. Really nice, cut away to the back. You've got your adjuster that you can dial your trigger in, and I've dropped the Evo 2024 trigger, so it's an upgrade to the Graudes. So if you own a Graudes, you can do that. Drop the Evo trigger in it and it just makes it sing and dance, it really does. So brilliant brush. You get your sketch caps to the front of this as well, so you can clip the sketch caps over the front end of the brush and you can literally put the tip of it to the paper and perfect distance. So if you're doing some real tight line work, you've got 3 sketch caps that you can go and touch the paper with. If you're not really good at going in and like sort of hovering at fine lines, you can do it that way. So brilliant brush, guys. We'll be running around 20 psi on this. The paper that I'm using today is this one just here. Now this is quite absorbent, so if you are using thin paints, it'll tend to sort of like very lightly sort of blow out. Not when you're spraying like spider webbing, but it'll just soak in and sort of bleed very slightly. So if you're doing that, paint really light, build your layers up, and then to get your sharps, use your shields. Come in really handy. So we'll move in close up. This one's going to be a time lapse, so you're going to get to see it as we go along, and I'm going to drop some real time in with this as well. So you get a little bit of time lapse, a little bit of real time, and then at the end we'll have a chat and I'll just talk you through whatever colours I've mixed, any other ways or things that I've cut out like stencils or anything like that to use on this piece of artwork. So enjoy the video, guys, and I will see you a little bit later on. Right, guys, we're going to start off with a little bit of real time. So testing the brush. Now the paint I've got in is the cool grey and that's really thinned out, so we're just going to start to just drop some tones in on this and just dust it in. Coming around the bottom of the face, side of the cheek. It's probably not even showing any paint down on camera, I'm just going in very light. what I'm doing, I've got this pre-mixed. So I've literally, this little bottle, I've halved it into 3 sections. Gone half up with ink, half with water, and then the last part with ISO. And I'm dropping 10 drops in, and then dropping another 10 drops of ISO in this mix again, to make it nice and thin. If you go to mix your paint, just go to the side again and just test it. Bit more paint, little back mix, test to the side again. Right, that's sort of the first hit of the grey. The next one will be a time lapse, guys. Bit of real time, just sort of building this up nice and light. It's a lot of shielding this to try and sharpen everything off. I'm just going to do some loose dagger strokes with the hair. Now my hair won't match up. I'm not aiming for it to match to the exact, but it will look similar. go over in this. This is like a light black for a start. I'll try and hit the hairs where I've penciled them, but if not, you can just rub them out afterwards. Back off and do some light passes like that, and then you can go into them closer up with a dark pass to create the tones. Drop the eyebrows in. Build these up. One here. A little bit dark around here. roll the edge of that face in, same this side, just come off. Yeah. Like that. Drop me back in a time lapse. So there you go, we got it down in the end. I'll give you a little talk through because you've seen a couple of time lapses and you've seen a couple of sort of live airbrushing on it as well. Now this was a lot of shields because this is like AI artwork or animated artwork. It's not sort of a photograph of a person. It's a made up piece. So I added a couple of pieces to it and added a bit of colour just to make it pop a little bit more. We put the tattoo on her arm here. We've got a faint tattoo coming around the shoulder blade there, and I dropped the lips in like a pink red and then dropped a little bit of eye makeup on just to make the face pop forward a little bit more. So going around with shields, got my set that I went round with, and then you see me, probably see me in the time lapse, go up with some pieces of paper. Now when I projected it up to get the key points to pencil in on, I just drew round when I projected the jawline so we could go round the face like that and just mask off the face. So I had a couple of pieces of paper and just went round using them for the straights and round near the hand, and I was using my shield. So quite a lot of shields to keep it sort of nice and sort of tight. When it comes to the hair, if you're doing hair like this on something and you're worried about doing hair, you're basically doing dagger strokes. Now how you get like the tone here between the two, back off with the brush, drop a tone, light tone down, just to fog in a pass, and then go up closer with your dagger strokes and just cut in and just chop it as though you're looking at different line textures as you're going up, and that will sort of give you that hair look. And then your real fine whispery ones coming down and around, it just gives it that look of hair. Nice simple one. If you're doing it the photorealistic way, you'd be dropping paint down and you'd be erasing, scratching back and things like that, and really working it and layering it and layering it to make it look really tight. But just straight off the bat, dagger stroke, you can do it, guys. It's not a problem. Brush worked really well with the FW inks. Not a problem at all. Just give it a little clean through. So if there's any pictures that you're interested in, because all the ones that have been on the channel, they're all up for grabs. Every single one that I've done was like a one-off. They're not going to be prints. You'll get my one that you've seen on the video that I painted. They're all up for grabs, guys. So if you drop me an email, I'll leave a link to that in the description. And then if you're interested in it, they're reasonable prices. They're not extortionate. We can sort out some shipping, postage, and I can either get it framed for you, which will be an extra little cost, or you can take the picture as it is and then you can frame it your end where you are. So they are available. So if you have a hunt through the channel and clock one of the pictures that you like, I've more than likely still got it if it's not sold already. So have a look if there's anything you're interested in and drop me an email. So that's the brush all cleaned out and ready for the next airbrush session. I hope you enjoyed the video. Drop your comments, tell me your thoughts. If you're new to the channel, click that subscribe, press that notification, and I will see you lot in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.